Hi guys, welcome back. Finally, I'm here sitting down talking to the camera. I haven't been making videos or anything like that in a really long time. It feels like maybe over a month since my last video, but oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm so excited to actually do this because like I said, I love making videos, talking to you guys and just showing you what I like and all that good stuff. Today I'm gonna be doing a review. Now, disclaimer, if you hear the kind of like a weird noise in the background, it's because I do have my AC right now. It's not even 9 o'clock yet and it's about 80 degrees right now, so here in LA, and it's extremely hot. Anyway, so if I look a little bit oily, shiny, you guys know why. Okay, so today I'm going to be doing a small review, kind of like a quick review on the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I know that there's a whole bunch of reviews out there for this foundation specifically, but I wanted to give you guys my input on it. So this video specifically is going to be for those girls like myself that are extremely oily and there's nothing that can control the oils. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I decided to turn off the AC because I went back to the clips right now and it's kind of disturbing. So hopefully it doesn't get too hot here and I get through this video right away. So let's begin. This foundation, it looks like this. You guys seen it a lot of times online in stores. It's a very beautiful packaging. If you ask me, I wouldn't expect anything less from Too Faced just because their packaging, it's one of the best packagings out there. It's more targeted maybe towards the girly type of girls, which I love. I mean, I think it's perfect, it's great, and it just gives you something that to look forward to, you know what I mean? Like every time you put your makeup, you want to have like pretty packaging, You're gonna see the shade right here. My shade, it's in the shade Golden. This retails for $39, Sephora.com, in stores, online, Ulta, and this is in, like I said, an oil-free foundation. It's supposed to be undetectable medium to full coverage foundation, and for sure this is a medium to full coverage. A little bit goes a long way, trust me. This is how the packaging looks like in the front, and on the side it's going to tell you like what it comes with. It comes with coconut water, alpine rose. It comes with hyaluronic acid. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. What this is, it's just basically kind of like smooths any imperfection and it makes you look a little bit younger. This one comes in 1 fluid ounce. The price itself, I think it's pretty good. I think the price is just not too expensive or anything like that. I mean, for the packaging and what it claims to do, for your skin and the way it looks, I think it's pretty good. Retail price, it's perfect. I think it's not overly priced or anything like that. Plus packaging, it's super cute. Now once you open it, this is a frosted, kind of like a frosted glass jar, which is pretty cute. And I don't know, something about black and gold decor, I love it. I wish I can have kind of like a more white and gray decor in my house, but I can't. I just can't. Black and gold, it's something that I always gear to. Like I always lean to that, and I just love it. As soon as I saw this, I was like, the packaging is perfect. It has gold imprinted letters right here, and of course it comes with a pump, which is super convenient. And right here you're going to see the initials of the Too Faced lettering right here. This is a full coverage foundation. Just keep in mind that if you have freckles or a lot of discoloration, like dark spots or anything like that, acne scars, you're going to be able to see them just a little bit. I do have freckles just around here, my hairline. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I want to cover it, sometimes I don't want to cover it. Pretty sure you're going to be able to cover everything completely. You are going to see just a little bit, not too much, of your discoloration or acne scars or anything like that, or freckles peeping through just a little bit, not too much, which is good for me. They do have kind of like a yellow pinky undertone. Like I said, I do have the color golden, and I feel like that it's perfect. It's a perfect match right now because it's summertime. I'm extremely tan. I'm like an NC 42 right now. Golden matches me perfectly right now because like you guys see, I'm pretty tan. So it comes with 12 shades, which it's pretty good. Hopefully they can come with more shades available, but 12 shades, I mean, it's pretty good. This foundation is supposed to make you but look very youthful and very luminous, but not luminous as the Giorgio Armani one, because I tried that before and that was just way too much for me. But just because I wanted to give it a try, I know I'm like extremely oily, but I wanted to try Giorgio regardless, just because I wanted to see the finish. I wanted to see how well it works with my skin, with other primers and all that stuff. But this one, it just gives you the right luminosity to your skin. One thing that you do have to consider, especially if you're oily skin, people with oily skin tend to have big pores just because their oils are coming out and all that nasty stuff is coming out. So that's one thing that you have to consider. I feel like this one kind of like tends to draw emphasis on the pores, which I hate, and especially on the fine lines. Even though I always use my mattifying primer from Makeup Forever. This is one of my favorite mattifying primers just because it helps with everything. It helps with filling in the pores and all that stuff, and especially oil control. I love this one. And the other one, it's this Smashbox Pore Minimizing Primer. I use it around this area. I tend to have like a lot of pores right here, and I just drag it closer to my where I have the fine lines right here, just because I want them to fill them in. So yeah, I feel like with this foundation you just have to be really careful. A little bit goes a long way. Maybe like a pump, and trust me, I like a full coverage foundation. Like I can go, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I wear foundations every single day. I wear makeup every single day. I wear eyelashes every single day. I love makeup, so that's why I like to try foundations, because I feel like I like them. I mean, sometimes it's a hit or miss for me, but yeah, that's why I wanted to wait a little bit longer on this foundation to make the review, because usually I wait about 2 weeks and nothing happens on my skin, and that's where I know I'm like, okay, this is a pretty good foundation. Now I tried this for 2 weeks, and probably I want to say like on the first week I started getting breakouts, and I hated that, because I wanted to like this foundation, and I mean I do like it, but the fact that it just breaks me out. I get one single bump right here, just right here on my cheekbone. I started getting that a few bumps, and I'm like, oh my gosh, don't tell me that this is going to break me out. I stopped using it for a week, and I just went back to my original like makeup foundations and stuff, and my face kind of cleared a little bit, because I mean every night I take off my makeup, I wash my face with like acne products and all that stuff, so that kind of diminished the pimples and all that nasty stuff. So I was like, okay, fine, now my skin is a little bit clearer, I'm gonna go ahead and try it again. So I tried it for a third week, and by the end of the day I had like 2 small little bumps right here, and I was like, you know what, I know for sure this foundation kind of like breaks me out. Unfortunately, I do like it. Unfortunately, I cannot return it or anything because I lost a receipt. I thought I was going to keep it by the 2nd week, but unfortunately I threw the receipt away, because I was like, you know what, maybe it's gonna work down the road, but it didn't happen. So yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, the fact that it just kind of like emphasized my pores, oh, I just hate that. I hate when foundations do that. It gives you like a nice coverage. I think this is perfect for those people who don't have like very sensitive skin. If you have like combination skin, like if you're oily but not too sensitive, this is going to work for you. It just gives you a nice luminosity to your skin. I mean, I feel like with this foundation you can tell that you're wearing foundation. That's, I don't know why, but I could tell that like I'm wearing foundation, you know what I mean? Even up close, I don't like to wear powder, like color powder on my face. I only like to wear translucent powder. Even with the translucent powder, you can tell that I was wearing a lot of foundation, and I just used like a 1 pump. So yeah, right here it was just like creasing on me, and I was like, oh no, I just don't like it. One thing, it didn't oxidize on me, even though it's golden, it's pretty dark, like it didn't oxidize or anything like that. It felt pretty comfortable on the skin. It felt really light. I don't know how to describe it, but it felt like you wasn't wearing anything, even though when you look in the mirror, you were like, oh, I'm wearing foundation, you know. So that's one thing to consider. It didn't oxidize. And what else? If you have oily skin, of course it's not targeted for oily skin or anything like that. Just make sure of that. If you want to go ahead and give it a try, I suggest, like, if you have very sensitive skin, acne prone skin, yeah, you just have to be really careful with it. I like it. I am going to keep it, obviously, because I don't have the receipt, but either way, I think I don't know, I just like the packaging, and it would be like kind of dumb just to keep something just because of the packaging, but I mean, it's a pretty good foundation, if that makes sense. But what I like to do right now is I like to kind of like combine it with another foundation that maybe has a less coverage, and then just combine this one. I've done that with I don't know what foundation. I forgot the name of the foundation right now that I mix it with, but I'm just gonna go ahead and put all the information down below. And it gives you like a nice finish and it doesn't break me out like that, which is kind of weird. But yeah, that's how I'm going to use this foundation and that's how I've been using it. So okay, so one thing that I forgot to mention, the way that I like to apply this foundation, and I like to apply it with a beauty blender. I feel like with a brush you can actually tell and you can see the brush stroke, like even though you can stipple it like this, that's the way I like to apply it. Any foundations, I like to stipple my foundation and just make sure I get the full coverage of it. But sometimes of course you just have to buff it out, but I don't know, I just feel like it emphasizes your pores even more and your fine lines even more with a brush. I don't know, but I like to use a beauty blender or the Real Techniques one, which I like both the same. I do have both, but in the video, I mean, I just showed you guys with a brush so you guys can see. Like I said, so happy that I'm here and talking to you guys, actually talking to a camera, sitting down, lights in the back. I'm like happy right now. I couldn't be happier. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any more questions, just let me know. I'm gonna put a lot of information down in the description bar. And so yeah, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.